Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of So Get This. Tonight, we're going to give a very brief overview of my experience at SeaCon. A week late because last week we had a little guest by the name of Ruth Connell. So SeaCon wrap up, and we're also going to talk about what you guys out there as fans have done in a creative capacity because of your love of supernatural. How has it inspired you creatively? And I also have a ton of, not a ton, but some really fantastic guests lined up that I'm going to be announcing in a little bit. First, I'd like to give a supernatural family shout out to Chicky and Bean, Anna Marie, Posh Geekery, Carrie, who just joined us. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. The Winchester brothers, Insticator, and my favorite 8th grader, who I hope is watching this. And if you're not watching this, then you're going to have to deal with me tomorrow at school. Alfredo Lopez, who is a huge Supernatural fan, and I hope he's watching. If not, we're just going to have a talk about that. Okay, so SeaCon, SeattleCon. From the vendor's room perspective, not the most exciting. Well, no, let me change that. Actually, it is quite exciting, but for different reasons. I don't get to do much because I'm glued to my table, and also I sell cliffhanger gear for Cliff Kosterman. So between his table and mine, I'm a little busy. But occasionally some exciting things do come my way. And one of those exciting things happened to be a lady by the name of Lauren Tom, also known as Mrs. Tran on the show. And she contacted me on Twitter asking if I would be interested in donating a piece of jewelry to a cause that she champions called Homeboy Industries. And I was so taken aback by that. I was so honored that she asked me that. Of course I did. So she came to my table, and not only did she take a piece for Homeboy Industries, but she also asked for a piece for herself. I gave her Castiel's Grace and for herself, and I gave her Castiel's Grace to auction, and we were able to raise some money for Homeboy Industries, which I'm very proud of. Homeboy Industries, I encourage all of you to please go check it out. They are at homeboyindustries.org. And someone's saying you guys were at the far end too. Yeah, we were at the ass end of the vendor's room. Creation and I had a little talk about that. But anyway, getting back to Homeboy Industries, they provide such invaluable services to rehabilitate gang members in the LA area. They provide everything from tattoo removal to job placement to counseling, and they do such amazing things. They have a very high success rate, and I really encourage all of you to please go check out Homeboy Industries and just see if there's a way you can spread the word and champion their cause a bit. I'm giving Lauren Tom yet another piece that she's going to be bringing with her to Asylum and auctioning off at Asylum, also to raise money for Homeboy Industries. So again, I strongly urge y'all to go check that out. Anyway, okay, back to SeattleCon. That was the highlight of the convention for me. But what I also wanted to talk about tonight was that I did get to meet an incredible amount of fans that were so creative. I think the conventions are like a mecca for creativity, because not only do people come in with cosplay that just blows your minds, but they also come in just with simple, some people come in with wearing clothes that they made from hand, or jewelry, which I'm a little partial to, by the way, if you didn't know. Some people come over and they talk to me about, things that they're writing. We have authors in the midst, and I'm not talking about just fan fiction. I'm talking about, original pieces of work, original drawings. And so I would really like to hear from all of you, how did the show inspire you creatively? Because I think we all know how it inspired me. For any of you who don't know me very well, I design jewelry. I've been designing jewelry since I was a kid, but it wasn't until the past several years that it took a specific direction, and that was because I was inspired so much by Supernatural, what I started doing was I became so emotionally invested in the characters and the storylines in the show that it started to come out in my jewelry. For example, I'm a Dean girl. Sorry, so I'm a little biased. I have 3 or 4 different Dean Winchester pieces, because what I do is I don't say, okay, here's a piece that's Dean, here's a piece that's Sam, here's a piece that's Cass. What I do is I'm honing in on a specific facet of that character or specific event that happened with that character. The characters are so rich and complex. There's nothing simple about these characters. So there are so many different things that resonate to me on different levels and for different reasons. So each piece that I do is honing in on a specific thing. The tenacity of hence the names of my pieces. The tenacity of Dean Winchester, the integrity of Dean Winchester, the transformation of Dean Winchester, the soul of Sam Winchester, the purification of Sam Winchester, the fall of Castiel. I can go on forever. I have dozens upon dozens of pieces. So yeah, I mean, I can just go on forever about how much the show has impacted me in a creative way. I would love to hear from you guys in the audience about how it affects you creatively. And even if it doesn't, even if you don't have a creative outlet, so to speak, how has the show affected you in the way you see things? Do you see things differently now? So use this chat window, because otherwise you're just going to be hearing this mouth going nah, 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 for the next half an hour or so. So Carrie mentioned that Lauren also has a Represent shirt that she's selling, which I didn't know. That's really cool. All right, maybe you can throw a link up. Can someone throw a link up for that? That would be really cool if we can spread the word for Lauren on that. I guess it's similar to what Jared's doing and what Jensen's done, I guess. If I'm wrong, please forgive me. What else is going on? Yeah, so what I also wanted to talk about was, Carrie's doing Gishwas for the first time, hoping it rekindles the creative side. Yeah, that's awesome. I wish I could do Gishwas. I've never done it before, but I've heard, that it's just creative chaos. Caps lock. Yeah. Well, what is the caps lock thing? Come on, guys. Tell me what the caps lock Gishwas thing is, because I feel like I'm the not cool kid at the table, because I don't know what's going on with that. Anybody else doing Gishwas? Who's on your team, Carrie? Do you have anybody on your team yet? I have no idea how this works. So I'm just going to pretend I do. Yeah, that's how it goes. And also, please pipe in with any creative outlets that you guys have. So Carrie's saying that Gishwas inspires her creatively. Let's talk about that. What does it have you do? Oh, and Carrie just posted the link for Lauren's shirt. So please spread the word. Thank you. And we're going to make sure that we tweet that for her as well. Give her all the love that she deserves. Oh, you're doing Gishwas with Carrie, Neela? That's awesome. Oh, you have to dance. All right, so tell us, what are the craziest things that you're going to have to do for Gishwas? The SPN Fit team. Is that something, did you guys come up with that? How does that work? Do you pick your teammates, and do you have to come up with your own theme, or are you assigned, this is what you're going to do. This is what, so again, like for idiots like me, I have no idea how this works. And while you guys are coming up with some of your creative stuff, I would like to also just announce some really, really friggin' cool guests that I have lined up or in the process of lining up for you. Okay, so the first guest, or guests, I should say, next Tuesday on April 14th, we are going to have the lovely ladies behind Winchester Brothers. live on the show. So we're going to talk to Vinny and Becky and Susan, and I am so excited. They are such a great bunch of ladies. I had the pleasure of meeting them at VegasCon. I didn't get to meet Susan. I did get to meet Vinny and Becky. And they have been around since the dawn of Supernatural. So it's going to be an incredibly enriching conversation to get their perspective over the past 10 years of fandom from them. I'm really looking forward to having a conversation with them. So make sure you get your questions ready for them for next week. The following week, I will be having the lovely Lauren Tom as a guest. Also incredibly excited about that. So on April 21st, Lauren Tom will be here visiting us in cyberspace. Get your questions ready. I have also gotten confirmation from some guy, my first male guest, Travis Aaron Wade. He will be, we don't have the date yet. We are working on the date. He has confirmed today, though, that he will be most definitely doing the show. I am very excited about that. And it'll be interesting to get a male guest for the first time ever. I think so far we've had just some badass ladies on this show, some incredibly badass ladies. We've had Brianna Buckmaster, we've had Nikki Acox, we've had Ruth Connell. Really looking forward to the future guests, the Winchester brothers and Lauren, and wow, I'm really bowled over. And these are the ones that are confirmed. There are so many more that are in the works, and I can't wait till we get more gelled plans together so that I can make those announcements as well. So Neil is saying, thank you for explaining that whole caps lock lowercase thing, because yeah, that was making me, I'm seeing tweets and I'm feeling like I'm the ugly kid at the prom. I have no idea what's going on. And that was a very horrible thing for me to say, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Okay, so Neil is saying that Supernatural hasn't made her creative, but seeing all the creative fans has made her wish that she was creative. And I think that everybody has creativity in some way, shape, or form. I firmly believe that. I can't tell you how many people come to my table and they are so generous with their compliments, and they say, oh, I wish I could do this, or, I can't do anything. I can't draw a stick figure. And then they knock themselves creatively. And it makes me crazy because, of course, everybody can do something. And this was something that, I found it took me probably more than 30 years to figure out that this was the direction, in a creative way that worked best for me. You never know. If something's resonating with you, go for it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't be afraid about being the best. Just worry about doing it. Someone had asked me, because they're just starting in jewelry, handmade jewelry, and they just started to learn how to wire wrap, and they were asking me what kind of advice I have, and the best advice that I can give you or anyone is, you know what, you can watch tutorials, you can do whatever, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. Don't worry about following the rules. You do what feels right to you. You won't find what I do in a tutorial anywhere. That was something I came up with on my own, and I'm very proud of that. And had I been hung up on, making sure I'm doing things in a specific order, in a specific way, for a specific time, I would not be happy with the end result, because I would be doing things the way they're supposed to be and not the way I want them to be. When you're being creative, you control that, and you don't relinquish that control to anyone or anything. You just do it. And that's the best advice I can give anybody, I think. Okay, so going back to Gishwas, since we're still in the creative stretch here, Carrie's talking about how when you're doing Gishwas, they can put you on a team, or you can create your own team. And Manila, please forgive me. Could you please type out the phonetic pronunciation of your name so I don't massacre it every time I say it? And I joined the SPN Fit Facebook page. The SPN Fitter created a team. It's a support group for people that have different health and well-being goals. Well, I think that's awesome, because Yeah, I think every one of us has some kind of health and fitness thing that they're self-conscious about. And for me, that's pretty much everything. Yeah, everything. Oh, and thank you for saying that, Neela. She was saying my stuff's really gorgeous. And someone saying hi, Jody. Computer issues. Been listening, and it's Heather. Hi, Heather. Good to hear from you. And that reminds me, I am behind at the post office in terms of mailing any orders and mailing any prizes that anybody has won. So please forgive me for the delay. There has been some like real life stuff happening on my end that has kind of made things a little more difficult and challenging than they usually are for me. So I appreciate your patience. So anyways, so Heather, yeah, that was kind of an indirect, I'm sorry, I love you, and please forgive me. Manila Vanilla, thank you. Milli Vanilli? Manila Vanilla. Okay, Manila, just like the town in, well, it's not really a town, really. It's a city, right, in the Philippines. Manila Vanilla. Also, I have two other guests that I'm in the process of firming up, and I wanted to mention those also. Mitch Kosterman, who, as we all know, is the documentarian for the Supernatural conventions. He has been putting together a documentary about the fans, and I'm very excited that I'm going to be talking to him. So we're trying to finalize a date there. And I also have a couple of great ladies from Creation Entertainment that I will be speaking to as well, to get kind of like a behind the scenes of what happens. How do we make a convention happen? I will be talking to the lovely Stephanie Dizon, who is the she handles all the talent. So you want Jared and Jensen at a convention, at a Creation Entertainment convention, this is the lady you go through. And thank you, Carrie, because yes, I do owe you something too. Yeah, so I'm very excited about those other guests, and I'm sorry I didn't mention them earlier. And I noticed we did get some more viewers, so I just wanted to run through, if y'all don't mind. I tend to do my shout outs really early on in the show, within the first 5 minutes, and I realize that sometimes people don't log in right away and they might miss their shout outs. So I'm going to do the shout outs again. So my shout out list is Chicky and Bean, Anna Marie, Posh Geekery, also known as Jania, who was one of my lovely roommates from SeaCon. Winchester Brothers, who will be my guests next week. Instigator, our gracious hosts. And my favorite 8th grader, who better be watching now, Alfredo Lopez. So again, those are my shout outs. And also to, of course, Carrie and Manila Vanilla. I'm going to be calling you that for the rest of the time my show is on the air. So hopefully that will be for a long time if you don't kill me before that. And yeah, I'm very excited about the guests that I got coming up. So if you've missed my guest announcements, Winchester Brothers for next week. The following week will be Lauren Tom, and other guests that I am in the process of finalizing a date but are confirmed to be guests are Travis Aaron Wade, Mitch Kosterman, and Creation Entertainment. I am so psyched. So psyched. So get your questions ready for these guys because it's going to be awesome. Also, what I wanted to do is just remind all of you to please go check Homeboy Industries out. It's a cause that Lauren Tom champions, and I was very fortunate to be able to donate a couple of pieces that one Lauren has already auctioned off at SeattleCon to raise money for Homeboy Industries, and she will be auctioning off another piece in Asylum. So Homeboy Industries can be followed on Twitter at HomeboyInd, or if you want to go to their website, it's homeboyindustries.org. And what they do is they rehabilitate gang members in the LA area, and they provide everything from tattoo removals to counseling to job placements and training, skills, and invaluable services, and they have a very high success rate, and it's such a noble cause, and I strongly urge you all to go check it out and spread the word. I just wish that they were on the on the East Coast. I wish they you know, they were kind of like nationwide. They're focused on the LA area, but you know, hey, whatever works, right? This is only half working for you. Kanga! You are so late. How dare you, Kanga? Oh, it's so good to see you. Did you hear your birthday shout out last week? I had your birthday shout out with Ruth Connell on my show last week. So I hope you heard it. Go back to my YouTube channel if you missed it. And Kim, you're saying that, are you having tech issues? If you're having tech issues and it's on my end, let me know what I'm doing wrong here. And Carrie, thank you so much for reposting that shirt link again. I really appreciate that. So what we were talking about was kind of how did this show inspire and spark any creativity in all of you? So for example, you know, for me, it pointed my jewelry in a completely different direction. And for folks like Carrie and Manila, they joined a Gishwas team, and they are now doing Gishwas this year. And I would love to hear from all of you to see how the show's inspired you from a creative standpoint. You never know what direction it's going to go. It's inspired so, I mean, my stuff is taking on directions I never thought possible, and it's actually helping people, which I never thought would be possible. So for example, you know, the Lauren Tom auction for Homeboy Industries. And not only that, but, you know, and I've mentioned it before that I was approved by Random Acts to do jewelry as a fundraiser for them. And unfortunately, what I had envisioned to do with the Sock Monkey jewelry, when I actually did it, looked like shit. So that's why you haven't seen me, you know, blasting out the Sock Monkey, Rock the Monkey campaign yet, because I'm still fine-tuning. I'm not proud with what I've done yet. I'm hoping to get that rolling within the next couple of weeks, honestly, because I know it's taking me longer than I really wanted to. I really wanted to get this rolling sooner than later. But, you know, the fact that my jewelry is actually going to be raising money for such great organizations like Random Acts and Homeboy Industries, I can't be prouder. And I wouldn't have been able to do that without Supernatural. So Heather, you're creating a new fan collectible. Tell us about that. Talk about that with us. And I know about it. I know all about it. I know a little bit about it, actually. I just want you to talk about it. And Kanga's doing Gishwas for the first time this year too. So Carrie, Manila, and now Kesley / Kanga. Oh yeah, Kanga. I don't know. I just got seated at the cool table, so now I know that Gishwas can't be all caps, because now you got dance. I just learned that. Yeah, see, I'm with it. I'm the hip. I'm with the hip. All right, so y'all gotta just remember, you type in Gishwas all caps, apparently you gotta get your groove on. So, all right, so anyway, like I was saying, let's talk about some creative stuff we got going on because of Supernatural. Kanga said she does paintings. Okay, so great. Talk about it. It's a talk show, dudes. Come on, come on. You don't want to hear my face talking the whole time, do you? I sure as hell don't. In the meantime, oh, okay. Heather wrote, it's going to be a 10th anniversary coin design, crossing fingers that she's going to get approval from Warner Brothers for production. Why isn't it allowed to be caps? Kanga, dude, Misha sent out the instructions about this apparently, and I don't know. Y'all fill in Kesley on this and let her know why Gishwas cannot be all caps, or you will be forced to do a dance of some sort. And thank you. Okay, so Kesley has posted her Etsy shop link there. It's kangacanvases.etsy.com. Thank you so much. Please tweet that out there too. I would be happy to retweet. And I hope all of you realize that anytime you have a link of some sort that's a creative outlet or some kind of you know, charity or something you feel passionate about, let me know. I'd like to support you in this. Just as all of you have been so supportive with me, you know, I like to pay it forward. And I'd also, that reminds me, any of you who do have a creative outlet, please contact me. I'm going to put my email address in the chat window here. Excuse me a minute because I can't type and think at the same time. It's terrible. Multitasking ain't my strength. Okay, so I just put my email address in the chat window. Please feel free to email me. And with the chances of, I'm looking for some people to interview for upcoming episodes, and I'd really love to interview you. My daughter just walked in, so she's gonna come around the desk and say hi to everybody out in cyberspace. Come over here, Raven. You're live on the air. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi, Manila.
Hi, Nella.
Say hi to Kesley.
Hi, Kesley.
Say hi to Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
And say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, you just split my ears. I love you, though. Okay. Apparently my family's invading my show. Here's my son, Jaden. Jaden, say hi to everybody.
Hello, Governor.
Yeah, that's Jade. He's my 12-year-old. Phoenix, you might as well come in. Come on in.
Today I went to dentist today.
Hey, look, see, people saying hi to you. Oh, look at, and this is my cat, Jinx. My show's been taken over. This is true reality TV because this isn't scripted for crap. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're so nice.
Yeah, my guys are really nice out there. They're very good to me. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, Jade, you're getting a shout out there. Say hi to Kesley.
Hello.
Kitty. Yeah,
Kitty?
Kitty, because they were talking about Jinx. Okay, guys, so we only have a few minutes left. I usually go for an hour if I have a guest. Otherwise, your oldest is named Lade, and that's interesting. That's a really cool name. That is a really cool name. So
My name is Raven.
Yes, that's everybody knows Raven. I get it. No, that's everybody loves Raven, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But like I was saying, I swear I have ADHD. I usually go for an hour if I have a guest, and because tonight it's just my face, I'm going to try to cut it shorter than an hour. We'll just go on for a few more minutes. Actually, his name is Jaden, but that's totally fine. we
Don't feel bad.
You're awesome, Raven. Okay, so what I wanted to do is just a quick reminder that my Facebook page, which I'm going to put in the chat window here, I'm running hold up, again, can't type and talk. Facebook.com/Eldwins Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm trying to get my Facebook page up to 1,500 likes. So when that happens, I will take everybody that has liked and shared my Facebook page, and I will enter you for a chance to win a $100 gift card. Woohoo! And the gift card will be good towards any jewelry in my shop. Not the shirts. Those are Shannon's. You got to pay for those. And, Manila likes your hair. What do you say?
Thank you.
Okay, so tonight I'm going to be giving away a $50 gift card. And this was a trivia question that my 10-year-old Phoenix came up with. We decided to take it easy on you guys tonight. So yeah, this is an easy question and you can't answer it.
Why?
Because you're not in the contest. It's got to be for my viewers.
But I'm only 9.
Yeah, no, you're only 9. Okay, so this is for any viewer who has not won in the past 4 weeks.
Thank you.
Okay, so the question is, in the season 1 finale called Devil's Trap, where does Sam shoot John Winchester? And it has to be very specific. I'm talking about which body part on which side.
I know.
You can't say it. So the first person who answers that question correctly wins a $50 gift card to my shop. And like I said, you cannot have one. Now you're out, Kinga. I know. you're definitely out. Carrie, you're out.
Don't be out.
I love you, but you can't play.
I'm not this.
Anyone else is more than welcome to answer the trivia question in season 1, the season 1 finale. Where is John Winchester shot? And I need to know what body part and on what side. And that trivia question is courtesy of my 10-year-old son, Phoenix. Yeah, I know you know it, Kinga, but I'm sorry. Apparently my cat is making another appearance. Yes, hi. Yeah. Jinxie, say hi.
So heavy.
So if anybody who has not yet won knows the answer, please. Please answer. Okay, Raven, it's time to take Jinxie's trying to jump on the computer. I feel like we need Jeopardy music or something. Raven, can you do Jeopardy music?
Jeopardy?
Never mind. Yeah, so while we're waiting for someone who hasn't won yet to actually answer the question, does anybody else have anything creative they'd like to share in terms of how the show's inspired you in a creative direction? Or do you know somebody that has been touched in a creative way by the show? You know, like I said, my whole career, my whole concept of jewelry design took a different direction, all because of the show. And because of the show, I'm actually able to help people, for example, raise money for Homeboy Industries and raise money for Random Acts, which both organizations do really incredible work for people. And I'm really proud of that. And I hope to do more work like that in the future. And she is just killing me. I love her to death, but she's killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me.
No, I'm
You're killing me.
I killed you.
Yeah, I am worth more dead than alive at this point. And which I try to not remind my husband. So anyway.
What's that say?
Oh, okay. So Neela, you went and checked out Kesley's paintings. I can't wait. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I jump off the show. As soon as someone answers the question who hasn't won yet. All of you, come on, guys. I know someone out there has not yet won and knows the answer. Where did John Winchester get shot?
I don't remember. I'm thinking.
In the last. Okay.
Which kind leg? Left or right?
This is why I can't do nice things. This is why I can't do nice things. Okay. Manila, you have not yet won. Is that correct? No. Please let me know if you've won yet.
No.
And thank you.
It's really sure.
Oh, yeah. Raven had a trip to the dentist this afternoon, which resulted in not fun things.
Thank you.
Okay, so Manila is honing in on the answer to our trivia question. I just need to know which leg. If you can't get it, I might just give it to Manila because I think she's the Manila because I think she's the only person who hasn't won yet. Therein lies the problem. You know what though? I'm going to give it to you. I am going to give it to Manila. Congratulations to Manila. The answer is the right leg. However, because I think you're the only viewer right now that has not yet won anything.
I don't remember.
I'm going to say yes, Manila. Congratulations. You have won a $50 gift card to my shop. So email me. I left my email address in the chat window. It's eldwin@yahoo. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing what you've chosen. And again, please be patient with your prize because I am so far behind. I am so far behind in my orders and in getting my prizes out to people, and I apologize. I do thank you, though, for being so incredibly patient. Yes, Manila, you got it.
What do you know?
Yep, she got it. Okay, so quick wrap up. Remember, next week, same bat time, same bat channel, we're going to have the Winchester brothers on. So we'll be talking to Vinny and Becky and Susan. And then the following week, we will have the magnificent Lauren Tom on the show. So
Who's Tom?
Lauren Tom, Mrs. Tran. Mrs. Tran. Excuse me. We have to refresh memories here. The lovely lady here who is... oh, yeah, Mrs. Tran. This is her wearing Castiel's Grace. Shameless plug of mine, isn't it? Love it. Yeah, so anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I am always having giveaways, you know that. And I'm also, remember the Facebook promotion that I'm doing. If you can share and like my Facebook page and I get up to 1,500 likes, and I will enter all your names into a chance to win a $100 gift certificate. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Heather, what con am I going to next? Whatever the next one is. I'm not sure. Is it Pasadena? It's either Pasadena or VanCon. One of those. I'm doing both.
111. What's that mean?
I'm not sure. What does 111 mean? I have no idea what that means.
Please go
to Dallas. I'm gonna try. Dallas is in Texas.
Wait.
This is my co-host.
Can I come?
We'll see. We'll see. Oh, and DC. I'm doing DC. I know I'm doing DC. I'm pretty much doing all. I think I'm doing all of them. Honestly, I think I'm doing all of them. Yeah. So, you know, all of you, just keep an eye on the show. I will always keep you apprised of my whereabouts. And yeah,
Mom,
it'll be great.
Mom is going to Washington, D.C. on July 24th through 26th.
Yeah, this is my agent. She's talking about, we got these great cards from Creation.
And I'm doing this and back.
Yeah, so she was reading that the next convention is DC, and that will be in July. And then after that is Minneapolis.
Minneapolis in there?
Minnesota. And then there's VanCon, then there's Dallas, and then there's Secaucus, New Jersey. My old stomping grounds. Well, not Secaucus, but,
Let me read it all.
Yeah.
Washington, D.C., July through 24th through the 26th. Minneapolis.
Okay, and then TorCon, Chicago, Denver, and Pasadena's in November too. So
through August 21st.
It's gonna be a busy year.
Vancouver.
What? Vancouver, British Columbia. That's in Canada. That's in Canada with all those weirdos like Shannon.
August 28th through the 30th. Dallas in Texas. September 11th.
Okay. We don't need to read through the whole card now. Well, Kesley, I hope you do get to go to a con. I hope all of you get to go to a con. It would be great to actually meet some of you guys. I've never met any of you actually in person. I can't even sit up now. She's leaning on me. Okay, well, I am going to be wrapping it up. Congratulations again to Manila for winning. You win a $50 gift certificate to my shop, so please make sure you email me and tell me what you'd like. You got $50 credit in the shop as long as it's not a shirt, because the shirt's got to pay for, because those were designed by the lovely Chicken Bean. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys next week when we have the Winchester brothers. So we will be talking to Becky and Vinny and Susan next week. And then the following week, we will be talking to Lauren Tom. And I look forward to seeing all of you. Have all of your questions ready.
Double. And bye.
Yes.
Jody, I can't wait.
I can't wait to finally meet you too, Kesley. I
meet
you. To it.
Bye-bye.
And this is why I can't do nice things. Thank
Thank
you.
you. I
Bye,
will
everyone.
do.
Thanks
Bye.
again.
Bye.